Tell me more about the 144,000. Like, who are they? Are you able to tell me about them? Are you able to help Amy with her headache that she's had all morning?
Working on the download right now. It's adjusted. Go ahead.
Can you tell me more about the 144,000?
144,000. That is wide spectrum of theories. People have received different messages about that. But it is the person's soul split. 144,000 different lives lived, purposes fulfilled at one time. All living lives, different lives, at the same time. by the experience, the knowledge. They're very well connected mentally.
So, is it one person living like 140 that many lives at the same time on different planes, or is it a group of individuals that are a collective living the lives all at once?
Yes, both.
When have these people, or when has this group done this? Are they doing it currently, or did they do it in the past?
Yes, both.
Why are they doing this?
To gain perspective, to learn. So the different life perspectives, to experience it given their circumstances from that perspective.
So when you said that that they've done it also in the past, can you give me a time period that they did it?
Okay. I see one, and then from that one I see many. They're all connected to the one.
Was this an agreement for the collective before they came into their life to be connected like this?
Connected. They don't know that they're connected. They could have a knowing of being connected. They don't know that they're connected once that they're born.
Well, if they had the power of the knowing that they were connected, would that raise their frequencies more?
I didn't understand your question.
Alright. Can you tell me more on twin flames?
Are
Have you? Okay, there's people that believe here on Earth that somebody has like that one perfect connection, but they call it a twin flame.
It's rubbish. Everybody's connected.
So, is there, some people believe that, again, along the lines of the twin flame, that there's your one soul partner? Is that a thing?
Everyone is soul partner. We're all connected. They all come from source. Everyone is soul. It's just your beliefs that separate you. So, if you've made up a story to make yourself believe something different, shift your belief. Because you are all connected.
So, before you come into this life, and can you set an agreement with another, I'll call it soul, or another conscious or another being, to say that, hey, this is who I'm going to marry,
Yes,
or be
of
with?
course.
So does everyone make that agreement, or is it just random?
Nothing is random.
When I mean I don't mean like saying random. Like, is it
Part
No.
of your life purpose. The people that you meet and interact with, the relationships you establish, are all part of your path, your journey, your life experience of that lifetime. You either learn something from them, or you teach something to them. But your meeting is no accident. There's a purpose for everything. There's a reason.
Does everybody choose to have that one person that they'll spend or come into this lifetime and meet and spend the rest of their lives together, or is it
Not everybody spends their life with one person. But people are introduced to offer potential choice for a different path. Whether they take that path or they stay on their path with one person. It's up to them.
Alright.
It's their choice. But they were meant to meet, to be offered a choice. Or a lesson, same thing.
So let's go on to another topic that Amy has. With the COVID vaccination, what does it mean for the future of humanity?
Those man-made things. Very creative. But they are meant. Their intention was to help, but it did more harm. More harm. It did harm. Let me see. So they're engineers. They really did think that they were going to help prolong life. But there's conflict and control. There's a lot. What was the question?
The COVID vaccine, what does it mean for the future of humanity?
Oh.
Another way to ask would be, would it prevent growth and development in the children that received it?
Oh, okay. No, most of the children received a placebo. They did not get a lot, did not get the vaccination. So they'll be fine. And they believed that it was to help them, so they'll be fine. They were able to process it. It's the ones that were resistant that it caused complications. Some were so resistant that even caused death. I don't like saying that. Which made more people fearful for receiving it.
Why did Amy have an allergic reaction to it?
Frequencies are too high. Her body's already taking care of itself. She just has to think how she wants her body to be. That's how it is. She's always been able to do that. So when received the foreign injection, she had a reaction because her body's already above that frequency. It actually brought her down. And it took a while to raise it back up. To clear it out.
All right. Then can you tell Amy how she hurt her ankle?
She didn't realize it. She had stepped off the stair wrong, but her body was too cold. She didn't realize she did that.
Are you able to repair the injuries and reduce the swelling in her ankle?
Of course.
Well, while you do that, can I ask some more questions?
Sure.
Does addiction to marijuana or shrooms affect the spiritual process of connection?
Depends on how severe the addiction is. And the effect it has on the body. So, people who do that are already trying to connect on some level. And then they don't trust that what they see or feel is actually it, so they have to take more to achieve that level. So for their human body to be, that's where the addiction comes in. It would not be good. They just trust and allow what they see. More would come and flow. Instead of thinking that they need something ingested to do that. Or entering the body to do that.
Alright. Is Amy supposed to be doing QHHT the way she's doing it?
Of course. It's just a different form. It's not specifically the way Dolores Cannon has it written out, but it is a type of connection. It is knowing to where she's still receiving information and answers. To where we can help you understand, which we are grateful for.
So she should continue to do both in-person and surrogate sessions?
Yes. Choice is up to her. But appreciate the efforts taken.
Is Dolores happy with the results of QHHT?
Dolores. Hold, please. Yes, I'm happy with the results. Happy to see many people trying and establishing connection. There's so many different techniques out there. It was prideful of me to think quiet was the only way. But the goal was to connect people. I of course see it now a lot better than what I did. I still have ego aspect and human form. But the whole point of the exercise is to raise the consciousness and frequency. And even if the techniques are different, the results are astounding. They're beneficial. They do bring healing, and they do help others, which is what, at the core, what I was doing. Thank you for trying and acknowledging. And yes, in the visa, I did send the message. Whenever you ask, especially for a specific soul type, we do come. We do help guide when asked. We are very grateful for that. Thank you for being open to receive. Thank you for exploring the process and taking it even further. Because you touched many souls already, just by hearing the messages and the questions that you asked through this way, which will help them explore it more, which will raise frequencies and vibrations with the many of you are trying to do. There's no one way, there's no wrong way.
Well, thank you for sharing QHHT with Amy.
Thank her for finding it.
Amy wants to know, does she need to practice or study any other techniques?
That is up to her. She knows she doesn't need to. Just continuously working, and more possibilities will continue to open and flow to her.
Alright. She's wondering, why is Mary Jane in her life?
Hold on. Mary Jane reminds her of her sister, which they're both really hard on themselves because of the relationships that they've established. It's very difficult to talk to Mary Jane. She's going through lessons, multiple lessons. She's trying to, instead of allow, hold on to things that she thinks is fact and that she knows when she's not releasing anything, or she's not growing. And she's just constantly feeding herself things that she thinks is helping her, it's holding her back. But these are all choices that she's making.
Right.
So it makes all of her relationships feel difficult. But Amy is there to try to guide her and be her friend.
So that's what, that's what Mary Jane needs from Amy, is just to help guide her and be her friend throughout this experience.
It's her choice if she wants that. But yes, that is Amy's mission with her, that Mary Jane, has the right to choose.
Alright. And what is Amy's purpose?
Be the light, to show people the way to she experienced early on, having everything taken, and she had to live through that. It was a lesson for her. And she said it many times, nobody can take your mind unless you let them. It's true. Everything you need is within you. Trust and allow. And believe it to be true. She says the way, the truth, the light. Follow that. For her, all that resonates and is guiding her along her path. She needs to continue to give of herself, her time. Only if people allow it. You can't make anybody do anything, but if they want to, receive, to grow. And that's what she's looking for, is connection. And trying to connect with like minds. People who want to connect and want to share experiences.
Okay. Can you tell me how the healing is going on Amy's ankle?
It's good, it's shrinking. There's still some in the back. That we're working on.
Thank you. What is Amy's purpose with QHHT?
To allow people to find her so she can help them. Tap into the potential. Raise their frequency. And find a greater sense of purpose of knowing. Understand that everyone is not one. Everyone is connected.
Will she get more clients? I'm sorry. Will she get clients? You said, of course. What does...
I'm looking.
Oh, okay.
We're fixing a technical issue. It was a technical issue.
Can you explain more on that?
Yeah. Although you are advancing, you're not as a global network. You're not where you could be. So, with restrictions and with the designer of the program that she's currently using, it's a little we change the settings. If they want, they'll be able to find her. Keep doing what she's doing. She's doing fine.
Well, what does she need to work on?
Maybe.
Is there... Is there anything that she needs to work on to continue to grow and raise her frequency?
She's pretty high on the frequency scale. She's almost connected all the time.
Is there anything she needs to work on to improve her techniques with QHHT?
Just continue to practice. Talk to us and we'll send messages and communicate. She's got an idea of what to do for the next step. She's ready. If she wants to communicate that way, can communicate that way too. Basically, she wants to cut you out. Just out of the session, not to where you're thinking.
Oh,
To where we can get just a continuous stream of communication, asking questions and receiving answers, but I like spending time with you.
she wants to be able to, I'm going to use it in my terminology, like be able to connect it and get downloads constantly from you guys.
She wants to connect, to ask her questions, get the information at any time. Not only wait till you have time.
Yes. I understand that. Okay, can we talk about Kirsten?
Sure.
The other day, our son Chris was whistling, and then when Amy acknowledged Kirsten, he stopped. Was Kirsten thinking about us at that point?
Yes.
Is Kirsten going through any kind of stressors in her life currently?
Yes. She misses her family. She understands, to her understanding. She understands. The connection you all had. She misses it. But she really loved family. She feels lonely.
Is Carlos helping her out?
He's doing what he can. She's not an easy person to get along with. She's very stubborn. But that's because she's young. Thinks she's in control. That happens at that age.
Do you have a message for Amy and Kirsten?
You're still connected. Still feel each other. You know what's going on. It would be better if you could talk in person. But it doesn't have to be. Just keep sending your love.
Can we talk about Carly? What is Carly's life purpose?
Kirsten's latched on.
Okay, we can stay with Kirsten.
Okay, Carly.
Can you share with us what Carly's life purpose is?
It's always a big one. I just see her as a light. I think she's a mirror. Do you feel an extra responsibility for having her with you? And you have to take care of her.
Me? No. I enjoyed her being around with Bo.
I think she's a mirror.
What is a mirror?
She's mirroring everything. She has these great ideas, but she's afraid to take them and do anything with them. She likes the connectedness and the life she has. So she's mirroring. To stay comfortable. As long as you don't mind, she'll stay. Her life's purpose is to be the light. That's why she's reflecting what she sees and what she does.
Will she be in an intimate relationship?
You treat her too nice. You provide what others can't. She recognizes that, so at this time, no.
Okay. What should she focus on right now?
I see growth. I see expansion, so growth. Herself, believing in herself that she can do things that she wants to do. She needs to set her mind and figure out a way. She's put there to learn, to figure out. To do, to experience. And she feels real comfortable. Just so good to do and experience.
Why did she come into this lifetime?
She came in to help and support, be a companion to Amy and to you. She provided to you for peace to help you grow in love. You see expanding so much because of that, because of him. Even though your sons tried, it's going to take both of them. You were hurt. You were younger. But it's okay to love. It's okay to love. To be loved. Once you accept it, you'll start to expand more. You see so much expansion. And you can, once you accept it, you'll be able to allow more. And not just love. It starts with love. That's a turning point for you. By accepting and allowing. And then your mind will open up once you allow it. Love. Take as much time as you need. But she brought you low. When are you going to do a session to connect with us? We have information for you. Why would you allow it? Right there. Are you afraid of what you see? Or what do you think you'll say?
Not afraid. I'm probably unsure of how to receive the message.
Just have to trust. And say what comes to mind.
I have to get out of my brain.
You have to go into it.
Oh, I mean, stop needing to know how things work and just trust it works.
True. Yeah, you're right. Well, what you do, if you do. Can't talk anymore about it.
Alright, thank you. For that message, does Carly have a reason to still be at home with us? Can you share that reason with Amy?
She was learning from her, even though she outwardly rejects. She is taking it all in. She's a mirror. She's just reflecting everything she sees and does. She's watching it all, taking it all in. It's just something spectacular that she can do that. She's very observant.
Well, how does having many partners sexually affect her life?
Whenever she connects, she's adjusting her frequency. First, it was about finding value in herself. But now, she's learning of what she wants. Each time that she connects, she does get a piece of herself, but she's tuning herself. Thing guys are good for. Males. They help adjust the frequencies. The female helps and expand in awareness and consciousness. And they just give you, males, a small piece of them. They bring life and give her the life and growth and expansion. So multiple partners would be your choice, but just connection and adjusting frequency and vibration.
Do you have any special message for Carly today?
When she's ready, we will have a message for her. We do not at this time.
Okay. How is Amy's ankle doing?
Better. She still has. Take it easy a little bit. At the bowels, there's a small fracture. I can see it trying to heal it. It's going to take a little bit longer. She can move it down without pain or tightness. It's just a small pain, considering what it was. She really stuck down hard. It was more of a stuff and twist, which that friction is what caused the fracture.
How's her headache?
It's gone. She need an adjustment because of the load of questions she was asking. So it doesn't just, it's not just the thought of a question and then it goes away, it stays there until it's answered.
Yes.
And it seems to, the more crayons you spit into the Crayola box, if you have more crayons than the size of the box, it just feels like pressure.
All right. Well, I'd like to give thanks to the SE for coming through and giving such a lovely message today and answering all of Amy's questions. Now I am asking the SE to recede to where it belongs with much love and thanks for the help and information it has given Amy today. I know she is really going to appreciate it. But as she listens to the recording and goes over the material and puts it into place, it will not bother her in any way, mentally or physically. This is very important. It will not bother her in any way, mentally or physically.